Choosing a good quality tripod ball head is a difficult endeavor, so in this video I'm comparing three of the low budget, high quality ball heads by Vanguard, the SBH-100, the SBH-250, and the SBH-300. In this video I'll do a side-by-side comparison of the different specs and sizes. So to start off this video, let's talk about the SBH-100. This ball head has a maximum loading capacity of 10 kilograms or 22 pounds, and it weighs 450 grams or 15.9 ounces and has a height of 105 millimeters or 4 1/8 inches. This head comes with two adjustment knobs. The one on the right here is for the head itself, and on the left is for the panning function. I'll demonstrate this now to show you how fluid the motion is. Now, one thing to note is that both of these adjustment knobs are not fine adjustment, so it's either loose or it's tight, and there's really no in between. So I'll demonstrate this now, trying to show you exactly what that means for the ball head itself. So right now I just loosened it a bit, and I'm trying to get it to the point where I can actually start moving it. And it puts up a fair fight, as you can see. And I'm not a fan of this because I don't have the necessary fine control for panning up and down. On the base of the ball head is the mounting thread itself. Vanguard includes an adapter with all three of the ball heads that allows you to use both 3/8 inch or 1/4 inch thread. Most tripods have 3/8 inches, and the 1/4 inch thread allows you to mount it to a quick release plate, for example. So let's talk about the head itself. Over here is the tightening and loosening knob to secure the quick release plate to the head. Now you can't release the plate unless you press the button here at the front. This is a safety catch. So now once I've pressed it, I can slide off the plate like so. It's a seriously useful feature in case you forget to tighten the knob all the way. You can be assured that your camera just won't slide off. And over here, let's take a look at the bubble levels. There are two of them, and I find these to be quite handy. So let's look at the plate itself. It is Arca-Swiss style, but my only gripe with it is that you need a coin in order to effectively tighten it to your camera. Do note that you'll typically have to slide in your camera from the front, and this is because it's closed in on the three sides. This can be a little bit inconvenient. The SBH-250 addresses most of these concerns. It is bigger in every respect than the SBH-100. At 120 millimeters tall, or 4 3/8 inches, and at a weight of 580 grams, or 20.5 ounces, it has a max loading capacity of 20 kilograms, or 44 pounds. On the base is a coarse adjustment knob and a fine adjustment knob for the ball head. This is different from the SBH-100. On the back is the adjustment knob for horizontal panning. To demonstrate, the coarse adjustment is completely loose, and the fine adjustment is at its tightest. As you can see, the tension is considerable and it's not possible to move the head. As I loosen the tension through the fine adjustment knob, I can control the desired resistance very well, which allows for a more controlled vertical panning. The head itself is quite different from the SBH-100. The quick release plate is the same, meaning that they are interchangeable. The tightening knob to secure the quick release plate functions the same way, but is changed from the right side to the left side. Again, two bubble levels are on the head. They are located on the right and back side. Also on the back is the safety release button. Notice that on this SBH-250, it is possible to mount the camera from the front or the back. This flexibility is very handy indeed. And finally, let's talk about the SBH-300. It's the same height as the SBH-250, but weighs 750 grams or 26.5 ounces and has a max loading capacity of 32 kilograms or 70 pounds. Again, I want to stress that the SBH-300 is quite large in comparison to the other two ball heads. That being said, the SBH-300 shares the same three knobs found on the SBH-250, and they all serve the same function. The mounting head is considerably different than either the SBH-100 or 250. As you can see here, it is substantially larger. It's actually larger than twice the size of the quick release plate on either two of the ball heads. Here we can see the two bubble levels and the tightening and loosening knob for the quick release plate. I do quite like the placement of everything on this mounting head, and that includes the safety release catch over here on the right. Now let's talk about the quick release plate itself. You'll notice that over here there is a rubberized plug, and this is again very different from the quick release plates on either the SBH-100 or 250. And that's because in the box this comes with two mounting screws for your camera. Obviously in this shot I've removed one of the screws, and I'll show you that in the mounting head itself you actually have two slots to store the screws in. And this is a very nice feature that Vanguard has included on the mounting head. Now the SBH-300 comes with only one quick release plate in the box, and I should have mentioned this earlier, but this is different from the SBH-250 or 100, where they include two of their respective quick release plates. And again, you can mount the quick release plate from either side here, so that's nice. So now comes the question, which ball head is right for you? And as with all camera gear, it really depends on what you need. The SBH-100 is the smallest of these three ball heads. Given its size, it can handle quite a fair amount of gear. So if portability is important to you, then I would happily recommend the SBH-100. But do keep in mind that you lose out on that micro adjustment knob, which means that if you need to do vertical panning work, then this isn't the ball head for you. Also do keep in mind that three sides of the mounting head are closed off, which means that you can only mount it from one direction. And this can be a little bit annoying. The SBH-250 is the ball head that I would happily recommend to anyone, and the reason for this is because it is only slightly larger than the SBH-100, but offers so much more functionality. So even if portability is the most important thing for you, this doesn't hinder your ability to carry it around in your camera bag, and the ergonomics of the mounting head are just so much better. The location of the bubble levels, the location of the safety release button, all of it just makes so much sense, and it comes together so nicely in a single ball head. The SBH-300 is the largest of the three ball heads. The only advantage that it offers over the SBH-250 is its larger loading capacity. So if you need anything more than a 40-pound capacity, then the SBH-300 is for you. But again, keep in mind that its large size makes it difficult to carry around, and so it is absolutely the least portable of the three. It really depends on what you need and what you value more, portability or weight capacity. And if you need the micro adjustment knob, like I do, for vertical panning, then the SBH-250 and 300 are your only choices. Thanks for listening, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. On a final note, this is my very first video review that I've ever made in my entire life. I'm new to photography and I'm new to videography. So if you have any suggestions or any critical feedback, please let me know in the comments section below. It'd be greatly appreciated. And if you actually liked this video and thought it was helpful, then please hit that like button.